Coño, me he hecho TP.
Laudanum Cameron's Chemists. Laudanum, a medicine for coughs. It is what Dr. Clark prescribed for Mrs. Asher. This subject would probably be useful to me.
Sedante, ¿no? Esto es sedante. Sedante. Léelo.
Diethyl barbituric acid, Johnson Company.
Oye, ¿por qué esto parece que pone sedante?
I know this medicine. It is a powerful sedative. This subject would probably be useful to me.
Tiene 500.000 libros.
Trousers, white shirts. Everything has been washed very well. The Bexhill daily paper, dated from the day of the Bexhill murder. Most probably the basting dress repaired by Mrs. Marbury's expert hands. All the main articles referring to the ABC case are here, from the Churston murder onwards. Nothing before that date. ABC guys, enough to sign about a dozen murders. It's
Está un poco
closed.
obsesionado, ¿no? Esto se puede abrir. Necesito abrirlo con algo. No tengo nada para abrirlo. Tengo que buscar algo para abrirlo, supongo.
How awful. This place is a real mess. The least we can say that Mr. Cust is not very concerned about order and balance.
Poirot tiene que estar convulsionando, porque como le gusta tanto el orden. Tengo la mano helada.
Did Cust drop it when he opened the window? Or was it Mrs. Marbury while she was cleaning?
Me tienes que poner unos guantes.
John Milligan, Managing Director, Silky Legs, Frederick Street, Leicester. To A.B. Cust, Marbury's Guest House, 1935, May the 21st. Dear Sir, further to our letters dated 5th and 10th of the month, we confirm we are you as door-to-door salesman, according to the conditions stated in our previous letters. We will send you the articles by mail and also a Redfield typewriter you will be using for every business letter. Regarding the schedule of your rounds, please do as following. June 21, Andover. Arrive by train the 20th in the evening and get a room at Station Hotel. Start your turn in the north part of the town. This letter establishes that Cust went to Andover, but the ink has hidden the destinations of his other trips. I know from Mrs. Marbury that he went to Churston. I just have to show that he went to Bexhill, and I will have proved that he was present at all the crime scenes.
¿Vale?
Cust is parsimonious. He keeps his pencils and sharpens them until there is nothing left. It is clear that he did not grow up in luxury. It's an ABC. A long-bladed knife. A murderer's weapon. This subject would probably be useful to me. War of 1914-1918. By the King's order, The name of Corporal A.B. Cust, Devonshire Regiment, was published on the London Gazette on May the 10th, 1918, as mentioned in a dispatch for gallant and distinguished service. An army dispatch, wounded on the Somme front, victim of a gas attack. Corporal Cust greatly deserves his distinction. This knife is very useful. Who knows, maybe it never cut anything other than string. Stockings. I have to get the ribbon. How am I going to do it? The left-hand heel has been removed. The right-hand heel has been removed. And here is the ribbon. Let us see if it was indeed used to write the letters sent by ABC. I only need the ink ribbon for my inquiry. I will let Jack clean the keyboard if he wishes.
Se nota ahí.
All the letters announcing the murders were written on Cust's typewriter.
Supongo que ya, porque no hay más nada. Ya lo he mirado todo. Ah, no, mira, el espejo, el espejo, el espejo, el espejo. Esto es lamentable.
It is not the right time.
¿No me puedo ir?
It is not the right time.
Que me falta. Si lo cojo ya todo, ¿no? La carta. Esto de aquí. La cama. ¿Me falta? ¿Pero me quiero ir?
It is not the right time.
Tengo que coger a lo mejor las medias, yo qué sé.
Stocking. A.
Esta versión de Q, pero ¿qué más querés que encuentre? No hay más nada.
John Milligan.
No,
Dear sir.
no, mucho texto otra
Father.
vez. ¿Qué hay aquí? Ah, vale. La sangre.
This dark stain. It could be blood, but goodness knows how long it has been there. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
No se encontraba el momento en que se produjo el accidente de Christie. Otro día, ¿vale? No. No. ¿La llave? ¿La foto? No. Qué
The register
frío
shows
tengo.
that Cust did not sleep at the guest house on the day of the murder. Where was he? Bexhill. The Bexhill paper reveals it. Cust bought this newspaper in Bexhill on July the 25th. No use continuing the inspection of this room. I've seen all there is to see. Goodbye, Mrs. Marbury. Thank you for your help.
Bye.
Estamos así de 17 grados. Normal que haga tanto.
Ah, Chief Inspector. I was about to leave.
Good evening, Chief Inspector. Welcome. Please excuse me, I must go to the kitchen. I'll leave the key of Mr. Cust on the counter.
I'm sorry I'm late. I've spent ages with the Doncaster police. And you?
I have established one fact. On 3 occasions, Cust was at the scene on the day of the crimes. I had best talk to Jap.
¿Os hablo?
I've listened closely to what you have to say, Poirot. For me, there's no doubt Cust is guilty. Do you have any element that might prove the contrary?
That is what we're going to look for. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Ah, bueno. Gus tuvo la posibilidad de matar a las 3 víctimas, pues seguramente. ¿O no? No lo sé. A ver. Gus se encontraba... No puedo cogerlo. Máquina de escribir. Gus se encontraba... el vigil de asesinato de Betty. Y me tengo que buscar este. Gus y este tienen un punto en común. Pues viene su máquina de escribir. Guarda los diarios. ¿Tiene sangre sobre este? No. Ah, pues este no es. ¿Este? No. Vale, este. Compartido de cuello sospechoso. Mintió sobre su destino. No. ¿Cómo que no? Hemotitis. Guardia de haber sobre asesinato. Tiene sangre. ¡Culpable!
The evidence against Cust is overwhelming. His presence at the scenes, the knife, the blood-stained shirt, the ABCs in a box.
C'est vrai. However, the blood Mrs. Marbury saw on Cust's shirt may have been his own. According to his medical records, he suffers from hemoptysis. The murderer cut Sir Carmichael's throat from behind, and the blood spurted outwards. You would expect the murderer's shirt to be stained on the sleeves, not on the buttonholes, yet we see quite the opposite. You would expect the murderer to keep the newspaper articles about his crimes. But Cust's collection starts in Cheston, as if it discovered the case rather late.
I agree it's troubling, but it doesn't change my mind. There's small details that we should be able to clear up by questioning Cust.
When can you talk to him?
Doncaster is sending him to us on the first train.
Are they questioning him already?
He says he can't remember a thing.
It's plausible. Doctors say he suffers from absences and amnesia. Mrs. Marbury has confirmed this.
He may have done the murders in an altered state.
A familiar situation.
It's not enough to clear his name. Dr. Thompson insisted that even if you don't know what you're doing, you never commit a murder without wanting to.
Très intéressant. I shall remember that.
Right. I'll go and examine the suspect's room.
Chief Inspector, I took the liberty of removing a few clues to examinatum.
All right, we'll discuss them tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm going to see if you've missed something.
Puede ser que sea el típico asesino que comete el asesinato, llega a su casa y luego como que... en plan, comete el asesinato y justamente en el momento que está matando a alguien, su mente hace ¡cla! Y se olvida de lo que ha hecho. En plan, por eso ha dicho el tío este que no dice que no se acuerda de nada. El típico asesino que hace algo, no se acuerda, llega al día siguiente,
To Scotland Yard, please.
le vienen pequeños recuerdos, pero luego dice, yo no podía hacer eso, ha sido imposible. En plan, él no se entera que ha sido él que ha matado a alguien. No se da cuenta. Puede ser, ¿eh? O puede ser que no, puede ser que esté mintiendo como una...
This man is not in good shape. He is worried and very tired, and other police have been hard on him.
Y está calvo. Mira, vaya melena que me lleva allá arriba. Paso de rapa el pelo, ¿eh? Como dato.
What do you want from me?
¡Que confiese! ¡Ay! Mi mano. Buenos días, caballero. ¿Qué tal?
Good day, Mr. Cust. I am Hercule Poirot.
Ah, you're the detective.
No, para nada. Hablar de las cartas. Preguntaba por el motivo de que envió. ¡Ay, qué casillo! ¡Qué susto! El motivo de las cartas.
Why did you send me a letter before each crime?
Why all these questions? When are you going to stop pestering me?
Admitir su inocencia. Admitir que no lo recuerda.
Maybe you forgot that you wrote these letters.
Yes, it's true. Sometimes I forget. Maybe I did type them.
Preguntamos si es capaz de matar. Admitir que no lo considera un asesino. Acusado de ser un asesino.
Are you capable of murder, Mr. Cust?
All these questions are giving me a headache.
Sí es capaz. ¿Qué hacemos, Poirot? ¡Poirot! ¿Le damos sedante? No. Esto.
Take this. It will help you.
Thank you. Oh, good God, my shirt is covered in blood again.
Bon. I now know where the bloodstains Mrs. Marbury saw came from. Are you well enough to speak?
Yes, I feel much better.
Este hombre está en la mierda. Literalmente. Pero entonces es capaz de matar.
Are you capable of murder, Mr. Cust?
All these questions are giving me a headache.
Hablarle del ejército.
You suffered during the war.
It's true. I was wounded. I suffered.
¿Por qué la mayoría de los asesinos son de la guerra, tío? La
The
mayoría
army was the
son
only place I didn't
asesinos
feel
por la
inferior.
guerra.
No questions. Just orders to follow.
But ever since you were wounded, you have absences, bouts of amnesia.
And headaches.
Professor Clark treated you.
Yes, a few years ago he really helped me with my burned throat.
Acusado de 3 asesinatos. Vamos a hacerle creer que es inocente. Porque
Of
este hombre no
course,
está
you
bien.
never considered killing a doctor who took such good care of you.
No. No, never.
Si a mí también otra. Decirle que hubo 3 testigos que lo vieron en las 3 localidades.
Do you deny being at the scene of the crimes?
So? There was no harm in being there. It was only for my work.
Sí.
You were seen at all the crime scenes.
Yes, I was. I travel a lot. But not for pleasure. I am terribly unwell in trains. But I had to respect my engagements. My employer gave me very precise written instructions about the towns I had to visit.
Madre mía,
Let's
cómo está
see.
este hombre.
The company you claim to work for, Silky Legs, has never heard of you. And as for these letters they sent you, they were written on your own typewriter.
The company sent me the typewriter when I started working for them.
Yes, but the letters were received afterwards.
Fue... Vale, estas.
So it would appear that you typed them before sending them to yourself.
I don't remember. Good God! I don't know what's happening to me. My head hurts terribly.
Esta es capaz de levantarse y clavarme el vaso de cristal a la cabeza. Tiene frío.
He is prey to a terrible anxiety. Is it remorse? Or simply the pressure of the questioning and the train journey? He is in no state to reply.
¿Y qué hago? ¿Me voy?
I am not going to leave before having finished questioning him.
Entonces, ¿qué hago? Le doy el sedante. Le doy esto. ¿Qué hago? Interrogacus. Esto ya lo hemos hecho, ¿no? Está todo hecho. Entonces... ¿qué hacemos? No lo sé.
I am not going to leave before having finished questioning him.
Pero hijo mío, de mi arma, de mi corazón, ¿qué quieres que haga? No pasa nada.
He is in no state to reply.
¿Y qué hago?
He is prey to a terrible anxiety. Is it remorse? Or simply the pressure of the questioning and the train journey?
Ando perdida.
I am not going to leave. I am not going to.
¿Se ha quedado bugueado el juego o qué?
I am not going to leave.
¿Qué hago? No puedo hacer nada. Porque esto se lo he intentado y no me ha dejado. Ah, ahora sí. Vete a tomar por culo.
Take this. It will help you.
Oh, I think I'll be fine.
Let us see, Cust. Look at me. You know very well that you committed these murders?
Yes, I know.
But I'm not wrong in saying that you do not know why you committed them.
No, I don't.
¿Y ahora qué?
Let us leave Cust alone. He's at the end of his tether.
Pues hasta luego. Ahora sí puedo salir.
And what conclusions have you drawn?
Plenty. It might help us to understand him a little better. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Pocas tenemos ya. ¿Qué sabemos de la salud de Cus? Pues para que está muerto en vida ya. Este hombre ya tiene poco interés en la vida. Está más enfermo que mi abuela. Hay indicios de que no concuerde con la culpabilidad de Q en el asesinato de Chusto. sangre sobre... No me entiendo si el guardo... ¿Esta? No pareció reconocer a Poirot. Y no era parcial. En estos casos sucede lo contrario. El que no muere con la prueba. Ay, curso. ¿Este? Se puede afirmar de manera irrefutable que Q es culpable. Tenía sangre sobre... Pero no tiene motivos para asesinarlo, eso sí.
I don't see any clearer than before. This is worse.
There is one point to highlight. C'est curieux. Cust admits that he killed, but he does not know why. What did Dr. Thompson say? Even if Cust killed while in an altered state, it still must have been his deepest desire. He must have had a motive.
Let's keep it simple. Never mind his motive. He confessed.
But you see, he can confess to anything and everything. He denied the murders and then he confessed to them. He confirmed that he never typed the letters, then with great ease, I managed to get him say quite the opposite.
Come on, he behaved like a guilty man. He lied to his landlady.
Because deep down he believes himself guilty. From the papers he noticed that he had always been at the scene of the crimes. He must think that he killed and then simply forgot what he had done.
How can you be so sure?
Let us look at his psychological profile. You will understand my point of view. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
¿Cuál célula? Q es astuto. No. No crea que usted lo hace por gusto, simple manera, porque el tren tiene que ir. No. ¿Este? No. ¿Este? Mediocre. Q se muestra seguro de sí mismo. No. No tiene pinta. Este. No. ¿Este? Influenciable. Era seductor. ¿Este? No. No. Estatura mediana, traje oscuro y sombrero flexible. Le gustan los trenes. Dijo que no. Creo que lo he visto aquí. Este. Ay, que no puedo pillar. No puedo pillarlo. Es impulsivo. No, no, no lo es, ¿no? ¿Este? Es generoso. No.
You see? Cust's character is quite the opposite of the murderer's.
But if he's a madman, can we really talk about his character?
You know very well that our murderer does not behave like a psychopath. Apart from the signature, there is no ritual repetition in the choice of victims.
Very well, you're right as always. So we have no confession, no culprit, no suspects, nothing. And all that after 2 months of inquiry? What should I do?
Have faith. Just give me 24 hours.
¡Ay! Me he golpeado. Regresa a casa. Ah, bueno. Entonces, ¿no me puedo ir? Regreso a casa. Esto no es... Ah, vale, tengo que irme en coche, vale.
To White Haven, please.